Welcome to The Longest Turn. This is episode 87, Evenfall. My name is Tyler.
Hello, this is Kevin.
In this episode, we're going to do a feature review of Evenfall and maybe talk about a couple other games. It might be a little bit of a shorter episode.
Yeah. Good games, though.
We're still Tysonless.
Yeah. He didn't announce himself, so he's still he's coming back pretty soon, right?
Yeah, a few months.
Gosh,
I don't know.
It seems like it's been a few months forever.
Yeah,
he's been gone a long time.
He has. So we'll be excited when he's back to record with us.
Yeah,
but
sure.
we just had a good game night. We had a big game night last week.
Yeah. Got some Concordia played.
Had some new people show up for the first time, which was fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love new people. Hopefully we don't scare them away.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about that because some people don't come back, right?
Well, it was funny. So I invited my new neighbor who lives next door, and he came. He's from South America.
Uh-huh.
And so he speaks Spanish too.
Yeah.
And like 5 people that showed up to our game night speak Spanish. So they, like every time one of them would walk in, they'd start speaking in Spanish. And I'm sure that was cool for him, but I also wonder,
it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was
I'm like, does everybody speak Spanish? This is crazy. I don't speak Spanish, but and he, no Swede came down, and I couldn't speak Swedish.
There were no Dutch or Koreans that showed up.
Yeah, right.
That. A couple newer people came. What else did we play? We played Concordia, and what did we play the first?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. It must not have been that memorable.
Must not have been.
Yeah.
Oh, I played Flip 7 with a Vengeance.
Right. Oh, I played
I talked about that.
Yeah, I played High Society.
Did you see that All Play's doing High Society?
I did. It was kind of funny, right? Because I had just played it.
Yeah.
I played, it's the Bookshelf series from Eagle Griffin is the one that I have, which is great. It's a great production, but I'm super glad it's being reprinted.
Yeah, I've never played that one.
Because I think it's a fun game. I want, the more people that can play it, the better. I think it's great.
That's cool. It's
super easy auction.
Like
Reiner Knizia game.
Okay.
Plays a little bit different than Force Cell, but you have a stack of tiles, and some of them are good. You're trying to get the fancy stuff that are worth points, up to 10 points, and then there's these misfortune cards that either cut your score in half, or you have a scandal and you lose 5 points. There's bad things that happen. So you have this hand of cards that are money from low value to up to 25 million and all the values in between, right? You play a number of cards, however much you want to bid, and then it goes around and you have to outbid the other person in order to get what you're bidding for. And it goes the other way for the misfortune. Whoever passes first has to take it, and then everybody else has to pay the money that they bid, right? The trick and the thing about the game that is the coolest, I think, is if you have the least amount of money at the end, you automatically lose. Right.
I have heard that before.
Yeah. So that's like the twist of the game.
Yeah.
So you're constantly trying to remember what everybody's played. You don't want to get rid of all of your cards, because if you have the least amount or tied with the least amount, you're out. Yeah. And that's how the game ended, was 2 people were tied for the least amount. They were gone. And then me and Mark were within like a point. It was like a cool, exciting finish, but it's a good game. It's a great auction game. So I'm glad All Play is doing it. That's
I
cool.
thought that was cool. Does Reiner Knizia have as many auction games on BGG that everybody else has?
He's probably got 5 times as many. Right? He's got a ton of auction games.
Everybody else together, do they have as many auction games as Reiner does?
Yeah.
Dr. Knizia?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. He's got good ones, though. They're all of them that I've played have been really fun.
I think I talked about Flip 7 with a Vengeance in our last episode.
I think you did.
During Grim Coven, but played that. It was fun. We came down to a 7th card flip.
Nice.
And I flipped a number and got the bonus points that put me over the edge.
Nice.
But we played all the Vengeance rules. I can't remember the term, but
you want to play it as mean as possible.
Yeah,
right?
we played it as mean as possible, and in a group of 4 or 5, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. I got to pick that one up. Yeah,
I think that's a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah,
but it's,
for a certain period of time,
Or
do they just have it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you probably haven't studied the rights to that one.
No, that hasn't been my focus. No.
Yeah, right.
So then we that night. So that was a week ago, and then we played Concordia.
Yeah, because
we just found a coin on the carpet.
I know, which is disturbing to me
because it's your copy.
because it's my copy.
I mean, you would feel that way if it was my copy too. I'm sure.
Like any random stray piece to a game,
Yeah.
I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
I'm like, why aren't you in your home?
So going just before we get to Concordia, Brass Pittsburgh is live, right?
Oh, awesome.
And that's a squirrel, but
Yeah.
I'm bringing that up because I'm going all in on Brass Pittsburgh and getting the deluxe versions of the Lancashire and Birmingham, right?
Oh,
as well.
You're getting those as well?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that because we talked about it a little bit before, but that's some cash.
Yeah. So to offset that a little bit, I sold my Brass Birmingham and Lancashire yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Both of them on BGG. It cracked me up though, because one of the guys messaged me and like before he would pay me, he's like, I want to know that every single piece is in there.
Oh.
And I wrote back and I was like, I scoff at your question because if there's a missing piece in my house, we're calling search and rescue until we find it. Like, even with little kids and kids around, we keep our games nice here. So I still counted out every piece except for the coins. I was going to do that. If he's one coin short,
he's going to be fine.
He'll be fine. He'll be okay.
I don't know, but there's random Concordia coins in your house.
There is.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was not me sitting in that space where the coin is on the floor.
We did some detective work and we know who it was.
Yes.
And that individual will be punished. or publicly shamed.
Yes. Should we just shame him right now?
Yeah. Leo.
Freaking Leo.
Come on, Leo. What are you doing?
Yeah. What the heck?
But back to Concordia.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's
that
fine.
Was a long,
I liked the diversion because I'm also excited for Brass, even though I've played Brass actually. But it was like the original ugly version.
Yeah.
Like
20 years ago.
Yeah. It's probably 15 years ago when I played that. Yeah. And I remember really liking it.
Yeah.
But Roxley does such a good job, which is why I'm excited. It's not Roxley, but it's Awakened Realms. They also do amazing production, and Concordia is coming, and I think I'm going to be all in on that one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
It looks awesome.
It does.
I'm excited for this. Oh gosh. Okay. So we played Concordia a few years ago.
Yeah.
I played a couple times. I had bad experiences.
You hated it.
I did not like it.
Yeah. Right.
And I was so happy that you brought it to game night the other night because I wanted to give it another try, especially before this campaign goes live.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, and I can see the value and the appeal of what makes this game so fun. It's so simple.
It's so streamlined and quick and
plays
snappy.
Fast. We had 5 players playing, and it played really quick. It was just a lot of fun and a great game. And then you got the variety of all the different maps and
different variants. It was the first time I had played with the fish market, and that was awesome.
That was an awesome little mini expansion.
Yep. And it made for cool, fun decisions. It was a lot of fun. I have the salsa expansion, which salsa apparently means salt. So, in language that I think
Greaseland?
Greece. Yes. Thank you. You're smart. So anyway, and I read through the rules. I'm like, this is super simple and easy, and you could just add it to any game. So it's those types of expansions that I really like that are kind of plug and play. You don't have to, not a lot of rules overhead.
I like the heavy ones like Silver and Toletum. That was awesome.
That's fun too.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying. The fish market was awesome. I had so much fun moving my guy along and getting bonuses that helped me do things that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do at all.
Yeah.
And that, I think, especially, I'm going to call it a first play for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to throw those 2 garbage experiences out from years ago. But it just made the game more enjoyable as a new player to find ways to do stuff that might be more difficult without the fish market, I think.
Yep. Agreed. It was awesome.
So you're going to back this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to back it.
So I rated it a 10 on BGG, the new version. I think the game's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I am, if you are backing it, I'm not backing it. So I need to know when the crunch time, like.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't go all in with brass. I did for the new version.
Yeah.
And the coins as well. So still pretty hefty price tag.
Yeah.
So I could probably still do Concordia is what I'm saying. So yeah.
I've been trying to only spend money on board games this year that I've earned by selling other games.
Right.
And that brass, that brought me down to zero or like negative $15.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I sold the second one, Birmingham or Lancashire.
Yeah.
I sold Lancashire and that put me back in the positive,
right.
But I need to sell something else so I can back Marco Polo Deluxe when that goes
there's
live.
some good stuff coming. Yeah, there's some good. So I'm going to be in the negative. So I sold Grim Coven to Logan. We talked about that. I immediately went on a spending spree and spent all of the money.
Proceeds.
The proceeds, yeah. Got some good games though, like Epona, the new new Suhi. Yeah. Looks fun. About horses.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then the new expansion for Underwater Cities.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Which neither of those games are available here. In the U.S. Like what is the problem? I think that Rio Grande, I don't know if they're going to be, they're going to bring over the Suhi games anymore. I read that in the forum post.
Oh, no. That's
right?
a bummer. Yeah.
That is a bummer. I don't know who's going to pick up the distribution. If we don't get any Suki games going forward,
we're going to just have to go overseas to get them, I guess.
We'll have to go overseas to get them. Yeah. I found a company in Texas that had brought them over. So that's where I got them from.
Totally legit, I bet.
I have the game, so I'm fine. So anyway, so I got those, and then I got a few other ones. I got the expansion for Evenfall. Who knows when that's going to come? Formaggio. I got the Kickstarter version of that.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So I got the deluxe version.
The new
because Game Nerds had
one, right?
Yeah, that's the new one. So
I like that one.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I got a few other games, but
cool.
Anyway,
I don't have stuff too, but I don't know. We don't need to talk about that.
No, but I'm saying I'm out of board game money that I've sold to buy new games. But
yeah, I need to sell something new. Yeah. So yeah, Concordia. I look forward to this expansion or the Kickstarter hitting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Awaken Realms does an amazing job with these deluxe versions. This would actually, I don't know. I've bought other of their games, but I've never bought one of their deluxeified, like
I haven't either.
Historical classic
Puerto Rico, or Castles of Burgundy.
Agricola
was
Agricola Zombies or whatever that was.
It wasn't zombies. Was it?
Yeah.
They came out with a different version.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if that one actually has launched yet, but yeah, they announced it.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe they did it. I don't know.
It was something different. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
But I'm excited.
But Awaken Realms does an awesome job.
Yeah.
They employ tons of artists that do amazing work.
You weren't going to talk about this.
And you know what? They just go all out. Their rule books are always a little iffy, but the production is awesome.
Grim Coven. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a game that already exists, so it's going to be great.
Yeah. So that's exciting. So what did we play tonight? We played a copy. I just got a brand new copy of Castle Combo.
Right. Yeah.
We got a
huge expansion.
Review copy of the expansion for Castle Combo out of the Oubliette. I don't know.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It had like 12 cards, 6 new castle cards and village cards.
Yeah.
And this,
why even do the expansion?
I was a little surprised when I saw how small it was. It's just a little add-on pack, basically.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I enjoyed the new cards.
It adds an interesting mechanic with the locks.
Yeah.
Where you can you put a key on the lock and then you can take off the key to activate the card at any time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. So that creates a few more strategic decisions.
Have we talked about Castle Combo before?
I don't know.
You may have. You've played it a lot on BGA.
Yeah.
I actually thought you owned the copy, which is why I put in a request for the expansion.
And that's why you now own a copy.
That's why I now own a copy.
Yeah.
You're building out, you're drafting you're buying a card on every turn.
Yeah.
And there's 2 rows. There's a village row and a castle row, and you can only buy a card from the row that has the little merchant dude.
Yep, that's right.
Messenger pawn. He's a messenger, not a merchant.
Yep.
And so
he's running from the village to the castle, back and forth.
Yeah. And you can pay a key to move him up to the other row or move him down. Some of the cards that you buy will make him switch rows, go from the village to the castle or vice versa. So you're buying cards, and they had names. Like I saw one was a gravedigger.
Yep, I noticed that one as well, actually.
I didn't notice any other names on any of them, but I noticed gravedigger.
And I think it
may have been a new card. But
yeah, but there was a king card, but I don't even remember the name of it, but I do remember gravedigger.
Yeah, that was the only one I looked at. But they have immediate rewards where you get coins or keys. You're putting them in a 3x3 grid, similar to what's that other card game we love?
It's Pixies.
Pixies, yeah. So this one, same 3x3 grid, and then each card at the end of the game will score based on its placement and what the rule for scoring is on that card.
Yeah,
it might be any number of things that exists in your 3x3 grid.
Yeah, like you have a certain type of shield in that column or that row, and however many you have, you're going to get 3 points for each shield or stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's a really simple game. You could sit and min-max forever, but it plays quick, 20 minutes. I thought the expansion was fun. There were some new symbols, and the new cards all had locks on them, which gave you a key when you bought the card, and then later on you could spend that key to use that action.
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
Do something cool later on in the game. And it like I said, introduced some new symbols, and there are some cool things there. So
it's a great game. Yeah, good game to start game night, end game night. It's not going to be the game you come to play.
No, this is something I'd play before going to bed. Play with the family real quick.
Yep, absolutely.
It's from Pandasaurus, and like I said, the expansion was a review copy.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm glad the copy is in the group now. Yeah, I'm also glad that it's on BGA because I've played the heck out of it.
Yeah.
So I probably told this story before, but this is when I had shoulder surgery.
Couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, it's been like.
How come you had to have shoulder surgery?
Because I can't ride a bike.
I just said soldier surgery, I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's shoulder, soldier, same thing. I guess because I can't ride a bike. That's basically what it is. Went over the handlebars.
What was your guy named?
His name was Gary.
Gary, which is coincidentally my dad's name.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So anyway, you had shoulder
surgery. So I was sitting in my basement, and I played real time game after game of this. So I'd find somebody, and we would just play. And it was awesome.
Yeah, and you were looking for the lighter weight stuff while you were buzzing a little bit, right?
Yeah, I was on heavy painkillers at the time. So it was a good weight game for me. It was. I'm not going to say it was a fun time, but I enjoyed it.
Any of the characters come to life and start talking to you?
Yeah, the gravedigger.
Nice.
No, nothing like that happened. I actually did pretty well with the. I hadn't had any of the heavy stuff before, and it ended up being all right. So I know some people react to differently.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Barely scratches the surface.
For you?
Yeah. But I always just try to get off it as fast as possible.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was just on ibuprofen after a while. Anyway, enough about that.
Yeah. What else? Have we been playing anything else before we get into Evenfall?
No, not at all.
I have been playing BGA games. I have been really busy, so just hasn't been happening. I've been loving my Nucleum plays.
Nucleum
is in alpha.
It's been fun.
I think you might win this one.
I would be shocked. I still feel like you're going to do something and blow us out of the water.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm playing better this time.
Yeah.
So it's been fun.
I've been playing a lot of Revive.
Oh,
I love that game, and I was thinking we need to get that to the table because I think you would like it too.
Okay, yeah,
that's a great one.
I feel like I need more gaming in my life. Not that I haven't been playing, but I want to play more. I introduced No Thanks to my 12-year-old.
Oh,
and that was really fun. She enjoyed it.
Nice.
So that was good. played Candyland.
I played 2 games of Candyland too.
Really?
Yeah, like a week ago with my little guy.
Okay, yeah, I did as well.
And he destroyed me. There was one where
your strategy didn't work.
Yeah, I know, right? There was one where I could have won on a dice roll, and I got sent back all the way to the beginning. And it was early on in the game. I had advanced.
Did you get one of the
popsicles or ice cream, whatever?
Yeah.
It sent me. I was literally could have rolled a red or higher and would have won, and it sent me all. I flipped over that stupid. Not rolling. You flip over the card.
I was going to say, what version do you have?
The 1980s version. No.
Yeah.
Even back then, it was cards, I think. But
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it got sent all the way back to the beginning, and he trounced me both games. I don't know.
Oh, that's hilarious that you played it too. Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
No, I mean, I enjoy it because he enjoys it, right?
Yeah, that's the same.
Only
that's the same with me. Well, it's an activity, right?
Yeah,
because the game plays itself.
Yes,
but I mean, I always have fun because I'm playing with my kids.
Yeah, I love his excitement and his joy.
Yeah, I mean,
just moving his guy, and I got a double blue, and like
yeah, exactly.
And then he was talking trash when he was getting up near the castle, and of course he won.
Priceless.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
he's 5, so
that's funny. That's the fun. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we've been getting some good games.
So there you have it, Candyland.
Also,
$15 at Walmart.
Yeah, go buy it when you're picking up. The game you played with a vengeance.
Flip 7 with a vengeance.
Yeah, Flip 7 with a vengeance. I played Boom Boom, the Balancing Panda as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, look that one up.
Boom Boom, the Balancing Panda.
Yeah, so you're placing these kind of cylinders on a panda.
Oh, okay.
And and he's got his arms out. Right? Have you seen this one? No,
not this one, but I feel there's like 15 variations of the same thing.
Yeah, we have a Cat in the Hat one too.
Yeah,
we really like balancing games, so that's one that we played recently.
Okay,
it's okay. Yeah, it's not my favorite balancing game, but we played it
on the Blue Orange website. The little girl that's playing this looks like she's in pain.
I don't know.
Maybe she's excited. Maybe that's excitement, but
the panda threw something at her.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, we have I swear there's like 15 different versions of the same thing where you got something that wobbles back and forth and you stack stuff and
yeah, like I said, the Cat in the Hat version, which is kind of funny because it's got all the stuff from the Cat in the Hat. I like that one a little bit better. You have the hobby games where you're balancing animal upon animal. There's like 800 different versions of that. And I feel like I have all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of those types of games.
I started playing, I think this is an alpha, Skybirds.
Oh,
it's a little card game. I haven't read the rules yet,
but you're playing it.
But I am playing it.
Are you playing it well?
No, it's a ladder climbing game.
Why are you playing this?
Because I thought it looked interesting.
You hate ladder climbing.
I do, but
that's probably cool. Your least favorite mechanic.
I don't know how you play, but there's this, like, I have a cool player board.
This is riveting content.
No, there's a cool player board where you get like bonus actions and you can move from space to space. And I don't know how to actually do anything on that board yet because I haven't read it yet. But it looks like a ladder climbing game with actual decisions in it.
Okay, so more to come on this one. We want to follow up.
Yeah,
on the next
Skybirds.
episode.
It comes out in 2026. It's in alpha right now on BGA.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this one.
Yeah, let's play it.
And maybe I'll actually read the rules.
It's got ladder climbing, shedding, and track movement.
Whoa!
And it's card game. 15 to 30 minutes. So that looks like it could be a winner.
It's not going to beat Monster Crunch. I can tell you that now. The modern classic Monster Crunch. But
I've forgotten about that game.
I will. That's when you lost faith in my game recommendations.
Was that the breaking point?
That was probably the breaking point. I'm like, this game is so fun, and then you bought it, and you're like, this is hot garbage.
Was that my initial reaction?
Yeah, you hated it from the get-go.
Yeah, I think I did.
But I think you bought it because that was kind of early in our gaming together, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Which goes back, we're coming up on like 9 years or something.
I think so.
Maybe 10 years. I mean, we've known each other a little bit longer than that.
right.
But
yeah.
we've been gaming for 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, because it started at my house, and
I mean,
came and played.
2016, I think we started gaming. So
I think so.
it's gone back for a while.
Man,
It's crazy.
time flies.
Yeah.
Time flies.
This is the longest I've ever lived anywhere, and I need to move. I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't know why I was randomly thinking about that. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, is Tyler going to move? He talks about it a lot.
Not while we have our business, but
Oh yeah.
that's kind of the anchor point right now.
that keeps you sticking
No,
around.
we love it here. It's been awesome.
It's a great place to live.
Where do you move now, and why would I want to go from 2.5% interest rate to 7%?
Yeah, that's the big thing. We like our house, but there's no incentive to move for us.
Yeah.
Unless we're forced to, for whatever reason. But
Anyway,
good. Glad you're sticking around.
Yeah.
There you go. We were rambling a lot in this
or at
episode.
least the term of our lease. But I mean, no, I'm just kidding. We still got a few years, so we're good.
All right. Well, that's good.
You'll move before I do.
Why am I going to move?
I think you guys are going to go back to Utah at some point.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
You wouldn't move back to Utah? I don't hate Utah. I think Utah is great. I got a lot of family there.
Yeah.
It's a different, little bit of different culture there for sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you like traffic lights every 50 feet.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I like that almost as much as coming home on I-25 and people going 40 up the hill
Right.
in a straight line.
I love that too.
When the speed limit's 75.
Yeah.
Nobody in Colorado understands the concept of the left lane is the passing lane, not the 45 lane.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Sorry, we're squirreling.
Let's talk more about traffic.
How about there's a game about traffic patterns?
There is. Rush Hour. Rush. It's like a puzzle game.
Oh, okay.
I own it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not a good game, but is it Rush Hour?
You would have recommended it to me, but you just recommended Monster Crunch.
You should buy it. Go buy Rush Hour.
Okay.
Is that the name of it? I'm gonna look it up now. Rush Hour. Rush Hour? No.
Does it have Jackie Chan in it?
Oh, there is a game called Rush Hour, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. All right. Anyway, we're so good at games.
All right. Evenfall. Are we getting into that, or were?
No, I think we've rambled enough. Let's talk about Evenfall. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the theme. Actually, I have no idea.
You're an individual coven, each player.
Right. You're a powerful clan of witches. And it's through a time of upheaval.
Preparing for a new era.
Yeah, and you're trying to ascend to the magic throne from where you'll lead the world into a new era. That's about all I got. And there's a really cool tree on the box. And something is happening with the world, like the world tree.
The art's awesome. I love the art.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet.
We're not
still
quite there
in
yet.
the theme.
So that's kind of the theme. I will say the theme is very light, but there's some theme there. So let's talk a little bit about gameplay. So this is a card game. We're probably going to make this comparison a little bit. It's kind of in the same vein as 51st State,
and to a certain extent, Expeditions by Stonemeyer.
Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit of a mashup between those two games. So really quick, I won't talk a lot about how the game plays, but it's played over 5 phases and 3 rounds. So the first phase is the scout phase. You're just going to get resources. You're going to get cards, stuff to help you in the round. Then it's the action phase. That's kind of the meat of the game. You're doing things like discovering places of power. These places of power are places where you can send your witches and you bring them back into your tableau. You can activate your clan, which means you flip over a token and you get resources. You can play a card. So there's rituals, specialists, and council members. And this is where it kind of matches up with 51st State, where there's multi-use cards, right? You can do different things with those cards. You can use an action space. So some of the cards that you play have action spaces. You can put your witches or your elders, which are a different type of action you can take on these action spaces, right? And there's also action spaces out on these boards in the middle where the places of power are. Or you can build catalysts. Catalysts will allow you to get more resources, or they let you move up the Coven track, which the Coven track will just give you certain bonuses as you move up that track. So those are the actions that you can do in the action phase. The next thing is the battle phase. So you put your witches out on these boards, and then you're going to battle in these different areas.
And
right?
it's also how, and you're doing this in the previous phase.
Correct.
You're buying places of power cards that you can then place rituals on.
Yep.
But you also, there are like action spots where they just do whatever's on that board. So there's 3 boards that you play with, and there'll be resource conversion.
Yep.
Or
cards.
Getting cards, or moving a place of power down to your inner circle, which means nothing to you at the moment.
Yeah.
Unless you've played this, but.
Yeah, but that's actually that's a big part of the game, right?
Yeah.
So there is an outer circle, and the outer circle is important because that's how you're going to get resources. So when you flip over your clan token, there's certain symbols on these places of power. And if you have that symbol, you're going to get a potion, or you're going to get mana to move up the mana track. Mm-hmm. But you don't score for any rituals that are in the outer circle at the end of the game. So eventually you're going to want to move them down to your inner circle. And when they're in your inner circle, there's a few benefits there. You score at the end of the game. Plus, that's the only place that the elders can go. Yeah. You have 4 elders that you can use on your turn. So that's we'll talk about this, but that's a really cool part of the game, is that balance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're going to go through the battle phase. You're going to be spending mana and adding that to the presence that you have in that area with your witches. And based on how much mana you spend and how many witches you have there, you're going to get certain battle rewards, and then potentially power stones, which are kind of cool things that will give you bonuses at the end of the game.
That kind of multiply. Well,
it's like a multiplier.
They have the potential to double points in your inner circle.
In your inner circle, based on the value of what ritual you have there. Also, if you have a certain clan, you can use these power stones to get certain abilities, which is kind of fun. So then you go to round end. Round end, there's going to be certain round end bonuses that you can get. You take back all of your witches and elders. There are certain cards that get exhausted. When you use them, you unexhaust those cards, and then you do it again for 2 more rounds. Yeah. After the second round, there's a scoring phase. Whoever has most points wins.
So there's the 4 phases, right? What's the first one?
So 5 phases.
Oh, there's 5.
Scout phase, action phase, battle phase. No, 4. I can't count. 4 phases. Yep.
So scout, you're getting resources. Action phase, you're doing 1 action per turn until everybody passes.
That's right.
Then the battle phase, that's quick. You get a bunch of rewards and stuff if you win battles and if you spend enough mana points. And then clean up, basically.
And
then you do that 2 more times, and then the game's over.
Right.
The game plays really fast.
It does. And it's like snappy turns. You're, you take your turn quick, it goes to the next player. So there's not a lot of downtime. And it's kind of funny, like games that are 3 rounds, you're like, oh man, it plays quick, but each round there's a lot of things that you can do. Like 51st State, you kind of eke out more things, and the round lasts a little bit longer than I think it should last. Would you get that? Do you get that feeling as well?
I do. I would also say that it ramps up a little bit faster than 51st State does.
Agreed. I agree with that.
And that's really exciting. But even that first round feels a little weak. And it's like, really? This is all I'm able to do this first round? Like, you can put out 4 or 5 or 6 cards.
Right.
But it still feels a little weak. And like, oh, this game's... I just played 1/3 of the game, and then the second round takes longer, and the third round takes longer. Not in a bad way.
No, not at all.
You have tons of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
And it's almost compounding, as the rounds go on, how many,
action spaces you have available, or combos on cards that you've played,
or benefits, ongoing benefits that make things cheaper, so you can do more stuff.
Right.
And it's great.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about production. So I have a few things to say about this,
Okay.
and I think
Probably.
okay. You just experienced one of them. The art is amazing. You mentioned that earlier, right? This is one thing. So I first got kind of not really introduced to the game, but made aware of the game because we were doing our Essen preview episode, and I saw it, and we talked about it, and what drew me into the game was that box cover. I'm like, whoa, that looks so cool.
Yeah, I love the art on it.
There's tree, it looks awesome. So that's what made me start looking into the game.
And they're like on floating discs or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice
I never even noticed that before.
Right. All you see is that tree, right?
Yeah.
But the art's good. The card art, I think, is really good.
Yeah. I like the detail. There were a couple of cards I hated just because of how the people looked in them. But
yeah. You didn't vibe with them.
No, I was like, discarding that one for a resource.
You're not playing it based on the art. Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
No, I think the art's amazing. I like the 2-layer player boards. Right?
Okay. You like those?
I do like those.
Yeah,
I do not like how you have to put the stickers.
Oh my gosh.
To stick them together.
I think
when you open them up and play for the first time.
Yeah, I hate having to assemble games. I hate it with a passion. Like, and this one infuriated me when I first opened it and started punching. I'm like, are you kidding me? I've got these stupid dots. I couldn't get the dots to work for some reason.
I had my wife do it. She's good at stuff like that.
Yeah.
The level of precision that she does things like that is incredible. So.
Yeah, because I'm always worried about is it gonna look crappy?
It going to be overlapping?
Right.
And not, yeah. But I do like I like the boards once they're put together.
They look good.
Yeah, they do. And
I've forgotten about it over time.
The double layer boards are nice. And one
good.
side of them is the symmetric. Yeah. No bonus, no different players.
Everybody's got the same abilities.
Yeah. Yep. And then you flip it over and the sun side.
So the moon side is the asymmetric, sun side is all the symmetric abilities. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's 4 different factions or 4 different covens or clans or whatever we're playing.
Yep.
And they all have unique and cool things that they do.
Yeah. I've played 2 of them. I can't remember what their names were, but both of them were awesome.
Yeah, I played the one that you have played, the blue one.
The blue, yeah, and which is normally you can discard 2 cards for 1 resource, but that one you can discard 1 card for a resource, which is pretty big because you get a ton of cards.
You get 9 cards at the start of every round.
Yeah,
which makes for lots of quick and interesting pathway choices and decisions.
Yeah, very quick.
But but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
With that one.
Yeah.
It is also a lot cheaper to get your council members out, which are generally the end of round and end game scoring cards, which it's a lot easier to get those out.
Yeah, and the one I played, so I mentioned the power stones before. So if you win a battle, you get a power stone. Those power stones can then multiply your rituals at the end of the game. And that's usually the only benefit. But this clan would let you, as a free action, put a power stone that you had received, and you get one to start the game when you place a ritual on the starting place of power. But you can place a power stone on a section of your board and it gives you like a cool ability, right? Yeah. You can get some resources, or you can move a card down from your outer circle to your inner circle, or you can take 2 battle rewards, which pretty awesome abilities, right? And you can time them where it's exactly what you needed at that moment, which I thought was a fun one. So both of them that I've played have been really cool.
I've played with the black faction a few times, only once asymmetrically. I loved that faction. I think it was focused on going up the witch coven.
Yeah, the coven track.
And getting double rewards a lot of the time and something else. But I had a blast with that one.
Yeah. Is this good? I want more.
Yeah.
There's an expansion coming. So I think there's 2 more factions.
Going back to production though.
Oh, more on production? Okay.
Yeah. What else? What other production issue is there with this game?
Oh gosh. The score track. The score track is terrible.
Yeah.
It's probably the worst score track I've seen in any game ever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty bold statement, but it's infuriating.
You have 3 discs really close to each other.
Yeah.
On 3 different rows for all the players.
Yeah.
And so you go 0 to 9 and then back to 0 and you advance from 0 to 10 points. So there's a track by 1 point and a track by 10 points. And then right next to that, there's a track for mana.
For your battles. Yeah.
For your battles. And so, when you've got a 4-player game, you're moving discs around and having to pick up one from underneath the other one.
Yep.
And the one row while not tipping over the ones in the 10 rows. If you bump these, you'll just, I don't know.
You have to start over.
Everybody say resets at 20 or something.
Yeah. Or I've played and I'm like, oh, okay, I've gone from 9 back to 0. I got to remember to move my other one up 10. Oh crap, did I do that? And that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 10 points.
10 points is a big deal.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose out on any points, right? But
for me, it's more just the potential for bumping the tokens.
Yeah, that's the biggest risk.
Just destroying the game. I mean, well, I guess we'll play for fun for the rest of the 3rd round, guys.
It even got to the point where towards the end of the game, I think what we were playing with 4, I'm like, somebody take a picture.
Yeah. Every time we move a disc, take a picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so we can recreate this.
That was an interesting choice. Yeah, they could have done that better. And I think in the expansion, they've fixed that. I think there's a different scoring track, but I don't have the expansion yet, so I'm not 100% sure.
And when we say we haven't actually, I don't even know who publishes this game.
Oh.
Is it Nanax and DLP Games? But I thought DLP Games was gone.
I don't know. We didn't mention the designer either.
No, designer, Stefano Di Silvio.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Artist, amazing art.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of those characters. Martin Motet.
Nice job, Martin.
Motet.
Yep.
I'm going to go with that.
Yep.
Stefano Di Silvio's only designs that are published on BGG or added on BGG are Evenfall and Evenfall the Crystal Path expansion.
Wow.
So
well done.
Awesome job for your first
inaugural game. That's great. Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I love the little screen printed meeple guys.
Yeah. Yeah, the witches and the elders. Yeah.
The witches and the elders. Those are cool.
Yep.
I love the production on those. I love the player boards once you put them together. The card art is amazing. I don't know if
card quality is good. I had a weird thing when I started. I couldn't find any card sleeves that would fit, and it turned out that I probably just had a few bad, sets of card sleeves.
We're like a couple millimeters off.
Yeah, because I'd
tight.
put the cards in and it'd be just too tight. But I ended up getting some more card sleeves, and they worked.
Nobody wants a tight sleeve.
No.
Nice little mana dials.
They're pretty good. Yeah, I like them. They're
another assembly point that you have to put together.
They twist a little too easy for my liking, but they're good enough quality. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think overall good quality
for
the game. I think it's done well. Yeah. So we've talked a little bit about gameplay already. What are some things that you like about this one?
I just love that it ramps up so quickly.
Yeah,
and I love that there are just fun cards to play. They all feel fairly powerful.
Yeah, right.
And then you get some of those crazy combos out of cards that just kind of feed off of each other. Like in the game we played tonight, you had this crazy combo where every time you got a battle reward, then this guy triggered and you get double the battle reward.
And I could trigger battle rewards in the action phase, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had some combos like that in previous games, and they are so much fun.
It's so satisfying to discover those on the cards.
Yeah.
And I'm sure over time you'll see a lot of the combos, right? But the first time you're playing and you discover them, you're like, man, that's so cool. When we played before, I had combos where when I would give points, because there's cards that give points or resources to other players.
Yeah.
Anytime I did that, I would get a whole ton of stuff myself.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm like, that is so cool and so satisfying. Yeah.
Tonight I had the faction clan that lets you put out the end of round the council members, right?
Yes, right.
The end of round, end of scoring cards out. And I got to put those out for much cheaper than everybody else. And then I got another card that let me do it for one knowledge less. So it was only 2 resources per knowledge card.
That's awesome.
Or per council member.
Yeah.
And I put out, that was like my last 4 turns was just putting out council members.
Oh, it's awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I feel like they're, in 51st State's a little bit different because you can do all 3 things with every card.
Right.
You can raise it. You can
make a deal
or build it.
Yeah.
Right. In this one,
you have specialists that are a little bit different.
The specialists can either be specialists or council members.
Right.
The rituals can be rituals. That's it.
Pretty much it. But you have to put them on a place of power.
You have to put them on a place of power, but then you also are trying to move them down to that inner circle. So there's still things that you're trying to do with them. And then, you open up action spots that your elders can go on once they go in the inner circle, which we've mentioned. But I don't know. I just love how it ramps up really quick. Yeah. I love how all the cards are powerful. There's really fun combos to find. Yeah. And it plays quick and it's a good experience. It's a little bit multiplayer solitaire. About as much as 51st State.
Yeah, which I don't mind, right? I mean, if I want a super interactive game, I'm going to play that style of game, right? If I want multiplayer solitaire, I'll play that style of game, right? I'm here for the experience. Is the game fun? Am I playing with my friends? That's what I'm looking for in a game. And this game does
it's cool to celebrate other people's combos.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Right.
Tonight I won. Let's see. There were 6 battles.
Yeah.
I won 1. You dominated the battles. That
was my focus.
You had mana coming out of the wazoo, and I could not win a battle. Yeah. In fact, the victory of the game came down to a tie on the last battle.
And I did more mana than you did.
And using more mana is the tiebreaker. And so Kevin got that rune stone.
The power stone. Yeah.
Power stone. Yeah. Knowledge.
Same
books.
Thing. Yeah.
I got the power stone. Which gave him an extra point and took away 3 points from me, and he won by 4 points, and otherwise we would have tied. So with all of our games have been really close with this.
It was epic. It was an epic finish.
Yeah.
I see. I love this game for a lot of reasons, but we mentioned the cards. You look at all these cards, you're like, oh my gosh, this card's so cool, but this card's so cool. Oh, this card's great too. It's like your whole hand of cards is like cool stuff that you can do, right? And the multi-use cards are awesome. The decisions that you have to make. Do I want to make this specialist a specialist that's a benefit for the entire game, or do I want to put it as a council member? That decision's really cool. Yeah. And some of the council members are ongoing effects for the whole game. Some of them are end game scoring. Some of them are round end scoring. There's just so many cool, fun decisions to make in this game. How long do I keep my places of power in the outer circle where I can get resources from them? Or am I going to move them down to the inner circle where I can then use my elders, and that ritual is going to be worth points at the end of the game? What's the timing there? That's a fun decision.
It is fun to figure out that timing of, okay, I want these resources, but I also need to move these.
Right.
But I got to do this other thing that's going to combo with this. And I, at one point, I think it was in the second round, I had like 7 cards laid out face down with their resources on top of them.
I saw that.
Because I had all my turns planned out, and I was like, I don't want to deviate from this because I think I planned out the optimal round.
Right.
And I don't want to forget the order.
Yeah, right.
So I kind of just started laying cards out face down and then went in order. And that was fun. But
then I did something. You can play a card where it gives your opponent the opportunity to move up the coven track, right?
Yeah.
And if your opponent does that, then you get points yourself, right? And I played that card and you're like, well, crap, I want to move up the coven track, but it ruins my whole round.
Yeah.
Well, it takes all the order away from what I just planned, right?
Yeah, it did, because it would have moved my place of power down to the bottom before I could gather the resources from it. And I also had, like 3 other things that were based off of the timing of when I was moving my place of power down.
And I love that puzzle that you're trying to constantly figure out, right? And you're always getting new cards that throw a wrench into that puzzle that you've already created, because you see a cool card that you're like, well, maybe maybe this is going to be better, right? Maybe I should rethink what I had thought of before. I think that puzzle's really fun.
Yeah. I don't know. It's great.
It is.
So I like 51st State. I don't love it as much as like you and Mark and some of the other guys.
Tyson likes it a lot as well.
I really like it. I'm not good at it. I just, it doesn't click for me as easily as Evenfall does. But something that it has over Evenfall is the theme that comes out that you create while you play.
That narrative is
the
awesome.
The narrative is what I mean, not theme necessarily, but the narrative that you create is like, oh, I'm blowing up your school, and like I don't know, like
I had this human trafficking card which was horrible. I was the worst faction ever.
But then you built a church next to it.
Well, then I burned it down.
The narrative that comes out when we play that game, maybe it's within just our group, but it's really fun.
It's almost like you're role playing the game as you're playing it, which is, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does not happen at all in Evenfall.
I've played 5 times and nobody's brought up the theme at all.
Yeah. I'm going to make an effort next time we play this to be like, oh, I'm playing the whatever. And I don't know.
I was naming my cards when I played them today.
I did notice that.
I tried to do it a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe if we did that more, it would add to it, and we could create that narrative a little more.
I bet we could, because I'm sure there's some theme in there. I played the mystical elephant, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
on the certain place of power.
Yeah,
let's do that next time.
It
would make the game even better.
Yeah, and would maybe remove a little bit of the multiplayer solitaire feel a little bit.
So that's probably maybe slightly negative. Is maybe theme. I don't know. The lack of theme.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a highly thematic game, it's probably one of those things you just want to be aware of, that you're not going to get a highly thematic experience here unless you put some effort into it yourself. Maybe
I agree with that. Yeah. The battles to me feel just like the battles in Scythe.
Yeah.
Essentially
it's pretty deterministic. Thing. There's a few variables there, but
because like you have the cards, I don't know. You know how many points each player can spend.
Yes.
What their max is.
Exactly.
You can see how many points they have.
Yep.
And so,
it's not super exciting.
It's not, but it's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that there's not more to it.
Right.
I like that it's simplistic and kind of deterministic.
Yeah, because if you add a bunch of variability in there, if you're rolling dice and stuff like that, then
or if you're
it takes away from the strategy of the game a little bit.
Yeah. And there's not a ton of, I don't think there's a lot of cards that affect it. There's one card that lets you spend less or more mana than you initially bid.
That's after a cool card.
After they're revealed.
Yep.
I've had that card a couple times and it's fun, but beyond that, I don't think that there are a lot of cards that manipulate the battle at all. Or card effects.
I don't think there are. Yeah.
But that's fun because if you overbid,
you can adjust it.
You can adjust it and lower it and save that mana for a later battle.
Right.
Or if you didn't bid enough, then you can bump it up and win the battle, which is cool.
Yeah. One other thing I like about the battle, it does create some interesting decisions because in like a 4-player game, there's 3 areas that you're going to battle, and you have to start with the top, the Northern Territory.
Yeah.
So you have to make a decision. What battle do I want to win? Because usually you're limited on the mana unless you're maxed out. What am I going to save for later rounds, right? What are the bonuses that I want to get? What does everybody have? What's that? The first person, how much are they going to do in the first round, do I think, and how much are they going to have left?
Yeah.
So those decisions are fun.
I was really hoping tonight you would have spent more in that.
In the first
battle in the last round so that I could have had more than you.
And then won that last one.
There
was a lot going on in that last battle.
There was.
For a 2-player game.
It is interesting too. If you don't have witches on that location, then you aren't involved in the battle.
Yes, you have to have.
So that's another consideration when you're buying places of power or doing the actions, on those locations.
Yeah, and I don't know if we mentioned there's battle rewards, and depending on how much you mana and how many witches what's your presence there, right?
Yeah.
Is it 4, 6, 8? you're going to get those rewards.
You get like victory points. You go up on the coven track. You get resources.
You can move a card down, a place of power down to your inner circle.
This is the first game that I didn't have the guy that you had tonight that doubles the reward of either the 4 or 6 reward. I've had that card every single game.
Such a good card.
I actually played him as a council member tonight, I think.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that card's awesome.
It is.
So many fun cards and so many fun combos.
I know. It's great. It's a good game.
Anything else? I mean, anything we don't really like that we haven't already talked about, maybe?
Well, I don't think it's a negative, but again, it's probably one of those things to be aware of. There is the potential in this game for analysis paralysis, because it's not the type of game where you struggle to get cards necessarily. There's a lot of ways to get cards. You're drawing, I drew 5 cards at the beginning of every round. You drew 9 cards at the beginning of every round. So you have all of these cards in front of you and you're trying to make sense of them. And what's my strategy going to be? What path am I going to go down? So it's the potential for some analysis paralysis and may feel overwhelming to some players. Especially
a new player who's playing with people who know what they're doing.
Yes. Yeah. I agree with that.
Could feel like they could maybe feel a little rushed.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight, I mean, I was drawing 9 cards and I was just like, okay, I think I'm going to go this way. These other 5 cards are all just resources to me because it's 1-to-1 trade, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of how I do it. I'd stack them up and then I'd put the cards in order of what I was going to play and try to remember all the other steps in between that I was going to do. Anyway, yeah.
For me, that was a fun part of the game, though. I enjoy it, right? But I could see maybe that's going to be tough for some people.
I like that it's kind of understood at the table that, hey, at the start of the round, after everybody gets their resources and their new cards, there's going to be a few minutes of everybody just looks at their cards.
It's heads down.
Yeah, kind of figures out what they're doing.
That's what we did tonight, right?
But then once the play starts, it just flows. It's quick, and generally, I mean, there's still people at the table dependent, but generally when we've played, it's just flowed really well.
Yeah. So our 4-player game I thought was great.
Yeah. And 3 players, great. We played this at our Cabin Con. We even talked about it in that unreleased episode.
Yeah, that episode's still out there. let's release both Cabin Con episodes at the same time. So like the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's great.
I keep waiting for like a lull in either recording or life.
Yeah,
and then I'll be like, okay, I'll finally put that episode out.
That's hilarious.
So we might repeat ourselves, or I might just cut out the Evenfall part.
That's true. We did talk about this one.
Not in the depth that we're talking about it right now.
Right. And I think I enjoy the game more now than even when we played before, right? Because I have more experience with it. The game keeps getting better for me. I'm
pretty sure I said, or at least felt like that was one of the highlights for me at Cabin Con was playing Evenfall.
Yeah, I think you did really well in that game. I remember you had like a mana engine going. You won almost over every battle.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's not many negatives for me.
No. I would be excited.
I would struggle to try and find one.
Yeah.
At this point, like when we played that 4-player game a few weeks ago, I was thinking about the game the whole next day. I wanted to. I came to your house for a function. You were doing something with your son, and I'm like, Tyler, I can't stop thinking about Evenfall. I want to play it. That's
always a great sign.
Yeah, when you think about a game the next day, that's a really good sign.
I am always going to be happy when this game's on the table.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's awesome, and I've had a blast every single time I played it. Mm-hmm. And the first game was a little overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Sure, yeah.
But after that, I mean, I think I've played 4 or 5 times now. It just flows really well, and it's a lot of fun. It's great.
Yeah. Agreed. Do we do? We're rating this, right?
Sure, we still do that.
We do.
We did it last time.
You asked that last time. Yeah. Who wants to go? Should I go first?
Yeah. I think.
So I'm not going to rehash all the stuff that I've said about it. It's a fantastic game. It just makes me happy every time I play. Right. Like I said, all the cards are fun. Combos you find are super fun. I don't know Have I rated 51st State?
I don't know. We did a review of it, didn't we?
We did.
did.
I must have rated that one.
Yeah, it might have been in like 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5 or something. I don't know.
It
What
wasn't
we used to do back then.
the rating scale we got.
Not to the finite detail.
We are precise in our ratings,
we are.
which I think is important. I keep on. I have a number in my head. I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
It's a 92 for me. Yeah.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Whoa.
92.
That's what you're saying too?
Yeah. I literally was picturing the number 92 in my head.
That is a phenomenal score.
Yeah.
Right? That's one of the higher scores I think that I've given a game, right?
I think I'm a little more generous with some of my scores.
I feel that way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love playing this game. The combos, the cards, they're powerful. It's just fun. It plays quick. 3 rounds tonight in a 2-player game. It was an hour and it was great.
Yeah.
And
like a very satisfying hour worth of playing, right?
Yeah. And I've never had a bad experience with it. There's always something powerful that you can do on your turns throughout the round.
Right.
Finding those combos is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious how I had, when I would take an action out on those boards, I would get benefits, and you were just blocking those spaces. And I wasn't even mad about it. I'm like, that's the right play. That's great.
I needed resources too. And cards.
It was a benefit for you, but one of the, don't lie. One of the big reasons was like, you want to block me.
Yeah.
And it's not like a feel bad thing. For me, it wasn't at all. And I don't think anybody playing. It was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. I was getting a ton of benefit for that. You blocked it. You got a benefit.
You had your combo going.
Yeah,
during the battles, giving you all the battle rewards.
Yeah, right. Which was, it's fun.
So fantastic game. I look forward to playing the expansion at some point.
I do as well.
It shows up as pre-order on
Game Nerds, and that's where I pre-ordered it. Was Game Nerds.
Okay,
but you read forum posts and they're like, yeah, it should show up in January of 2026, and it's like, what is it? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, it's $28 for the expansion on Game Nerds, and for the base game, okay, well, I'm still waiting. This is a $45 game on Game Nerds, and I'm sure there might be comparable pricing elsewhere.
Well worth it. I think that you get your money's worth out of this one.
Yeah, I think you do too.
Yeah.
And nice job, DLP Games.
Agreed. Yeah.
That's who Game Nerds lists as the publisher.
Yeah.
You never know,
is it
on BGG where it has 5 publishers? It's like, okay, which ones are these? Or just the distributors by country,
right? And
which one's the actual original publisher?
Yep.
Sometimes that's hard to find out.
I agree.
You never know the struggles that we go through in recording this podcast.
Oh, and we're accurate all the time.
Oh, we should probably mention the publisher and designer.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We just kind of jumped into this one.
So
we were so excited to talk about it.
We were.
That was the issue with Evenfall.
You got DLP Games, Matajo, and Nanox Games. So one of those is the actual publisher.
I believe it's Nanox. I'm going to go with that.
One of the things that is amazing. Let's talk about the expansion real quick. What do we know about this?
Didn't I mention this before? I did. The score track is
it's just a regular 1 through 50 or something.
Right. It's normal. It's funny. I'm excited.
That's a picture of a score track from a European version of this game.
Oh my gosh. If they did that, I would still buy it, but be angry. No, I'm very excited for the score track. I'm also excited for the additional content, but the score track is huge. I'm sure there's probably you can digitally keep score. There's ways around it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But you don't want to do that. You want to do how the game was designed.
Right. 2 new clans.
Awesome. Love it.
A crystal path.
Yep.
So more tracks, like the Coven path, maybe.
And a catalyst that's different, I believe.
And with a new catalyst.
Yep.
What are catalysts?
It's the scythe and the orb.
Oh, okay. We didn't talk about those.
Well, we didn't.
I've never bought a scythe in my whole life playing this game. I buy orbs all the time that help you go up the Coven track.
Yeah, the orbs are awesome. The orbs are better. They're more expensive than the scythes, but yes.
Also, new rituals, specialists, and places of power to explore.
More variety is always good.
parts of this expansion can be modularly integrated into the base game. But it sounds like
modularity.
Sounds like it's pretty easy to play all of the content.
Oh, love it.
So yeah, we need to get this.
Can't wait. It's coming.
You bought this originally. I got this for my wife for Christmas. I think I might at some point get the expansion too.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to play this more. This game's awesome.
Agreed.
This would for sure be in my top 50 if we redid our top 50 of all time.
Absolutely. And probably towards the top end of the top 50.
Certainly higher than 50 First State, which I don't think made my top 50.
Yes. So yes. Well, and I think 51st State was top 5 for me. So
I think it was too.
I don't know. I got to play this one more, but it's got potential.
51st State has way more content though.
It does.
With all the expansions,
which I love. Right.
Yeah.
And it's so easy just to plug in an expansion for that one.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to like about 51st State.
Terrible things to,
but this one is, yes, exactly. But this one is clearly a 92.
Yeah.
Right? Which is a huge score.
It is.
And in a great game.
Yeah.
That's what it should be on BGG. And let's check real quick. It's probably not.
It's probably like an 83, I bet. I hope.
You think it's 83? I don't even think it's that. I think it's in the 7s.
7.6.
Too low.
Yeah, too low. I don't. Who's rating this? Was there some controversy and it got a?
Is this an AI tree?
Yeah, right. Those discs look a little not natural.
Right.
That guy off in the distance.
He's got 6 fingers.
Yeah, he does. 300 yards away, I could spot that 6 finger.
Oh boy. All right.
Anyway. Okay. So yeah, Evenfall. Check that out.
Yeah. It's worth playing for sure.
And yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed talking about that game. Any other news or
we kind of talked about what we're excited about in the banter.
Yeah.
Right?
Pittsburgh. I mean,
okay. Which cover are you going to get? You're going to get
because I was initially drawn to the first cover that was ever shown.
You love the train and the boat and everything.
Yeah.
Well,
the art was incredible.
You raved about it.
I did. The second cover is amazing.
Yeah. So, but what about the Oil Man?
The Oil Man.
He's number 3.
Number 3.
But it's seriously a tough decision.
It is
between the two. Which one did you do? Because you've already backed it, right?
I have. But I'm not. That's one thing I might still change. I have the first Pittsburgh cover selected currently.
The train.
The train in the river.
I did the steel mill.
I might do the steel mill because it's beautiful too.
It is, and it's got more vibrant colors.
It does.
So it pops a little bit more.
I might need 2 copies.
Oh my gosh. Just for the box box art?
I mean, people reject games because of the box art.
That's true.
I mean, look at
Hansa Teutonica.
Concordia.
Right? What's that other what's the one that the Twa the same artist that did Twa.
Something of the World or
Tice needs to be here to tell us what that game is, but that's the worst art ever. That cover is horrible.
And yet the art in Twa is amazing.
I love it.
I played a game of Twa on BGA the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was great. I played 2.
Oh, it was great. It didn't infuriate you?
No, it didn't. I was never that person at the table. That was
no, but like the lack of undo button on BGA.
I just wasn't making any mistakes.
Did you win?
One of them I did.
That game is fantastic. I really like Twa.
Yeah.
If you're playing with the right group.
I think I sold the expansion because all it had was a purple die.
It's got the ladies.
Yeah.
It's got the track that goes around.
Yeah. And a purple die.
Well, the purple die is the best part of the expansion.
Twa dice is great.
Twa dice is great. I don't think it's better than original Twa.
No, not at all.
In my mind. But it is, for a roll and write, fantastic.
Yeah.
Love it. Squirrel.
Yeah.
a little diverted.
Anything else? I mean, we're barely cracking an hour here. Oh, we're an hour and 10.
Oh no, I don't think I have anything else.
Oh, this is fun.
This was awesome.
Hey, join our Discord.
Yeah.
Give us a 5-star rating. Give us a 3-star rating. We don't care. Just rate us.
Rate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Help other people find us.
Yeah. We love doing what we do.
And if you're one of those tools that's going to give us a 1-star rating, at least have the to say Why?
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Like, it kind of blows my mind.
Where did this come from?
Because we have 5-star ratings, right? We don't have a ton of ratings. We've never pushed for a ton of ratings. We have a couple 1-star ratings, and I'm like, seriously? Like,
oh, we do?
Like, we do this for fun.
We're not getting paid.
We're not getting paid to do this.
No.
Like, we spend hours and hours and hours over the last 5 years. How long have we been doing this?
I think we're coming up on 5 years.
Yeah. Like, and I don't know. That just blows my mind.
We're just trying to make content to entertain and just inform and have a good time.
And have fun.
Like doing it.
Like, and
right?
What, you didn't like one word one of us said one time, or like, I don't know. Like,
you're going to take your time to give us a 1-star rating.
Yeah, screw you.
I don't like, have you ever done that?
I mean, like, I've rated 1-star games on BGG before, but.
Oh, well, that's different.
I mean,
like if you just, I guess you're taking the time to do that, but but I rate a lot of games.
But I mean, that was like Stratego Conquest, like the worst
totally
version of Stratego game ever. No, but like, do I ever give Conquest 1 stars on Google? No, Google reviews. No, I've never gone and like given somebody 1 star.
Yeah, usually if I really enjoy it, I'm like
you'd have
I want to, you know.
Like, here's a 1-star experience for me. I go to a restaurant and the waiter accidentally pukes in my food. That's a 1-star rating. That hasn't happened.
Well, like the plate that's in front of you at the table?
Yeah, like while they're, twisting the cheese thing or the salt and pepper, like the Parmesan.
Yeah, the Parmesan on your salad at the Olive Garden.
If someone puked them, I might give them a 1-star. But even then I wouldn't, because that's human experiences happen that just are unfortunate.
Well, so
right?
I probably told this story before, but we went to a fancy steakhouse, Elway's, here in Denver, this. Right? And the waitress spilled champagne on my wife. Right? Still, I don't think I would have given them a 1-star for that. Somebody made a mistake, right? Like that's, like if.
And
the atmosphere there was weird because the guy on the table sitting next to us picked up his steak with his bare hands. and he started eating it.
He was intoxicated.
No. I think he was not drunk. I think that's just how he ate steak, which was weird.
To stand up?
He didn't. I didn't say anything about standing up.
Oh, I thought you said he grabbed it and stood up and started.
No, he just grabbed. He
picked it up. With
he's not a savage. He's not going to stand up. No,
Is he like on the run? Like,
I don't know. He wasn't in a hurry.
Okay.
That's just how he ate steak.
Okay.
And then
standing
the
up.
Table. He was not standing up. No, the weird part of the story is he picked up the steak with his hands and he ate it. There was no knife and fork involved. And this was a fancy steakhouse.
Yeah, John Elway's.
Yeah, Elway's. And then the other table next to us, they were breaking glasses and stuff.
What?
Yeah, it was the weirdest meal ever. But still, I wouldn't give them a 1-star.
Yeah, right.
Right. To circle back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, you'd have to do something terrible to earn a 1-star for me.
Yeah, right.
Design Stratego Conquest. Right. Sorry. No, I'm going to go change my 1-star on that.
Now you feel bad. What is it? Now I'm curious. What is that when you rated? Stratego Con. Why do you hate this game so much?
I did rate it a 1. I'm going to change it to a 3.
Stratego. Yeah. Stratego Conquest is rated 6.4.
Yeah, I don't know what game they were playing.
Oh my gosh.
Now I got to go make sure I don't have any 1 ratings.
I don't think I've ever rated a game 1.
I'm
usually rating games that I kind of enjoy.
I've got 2 more after Stratego Conquest. What are they? Cards Against Humanity.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's fun in a certain group. I'll give that a 5.
I'll give it
a 4. And the other one, Dwarves in Trouble, was a bad Kickstarter, and I got half the content in the game was lame.
Okay.
It was terrible.
So you're keeping that on?
I'm keeping that one as a 1. They deserve it. Yeah, when you... I'm going to go rate Coloma a 1.
Oh, I was just going to bring up Coloma.
No, I'm not, because that game's awesome.
That game's fun.
And I like Johnny Pack, and Coloma is a great game. So I'm not going to do that, even though their Final Frontier games is dead to me.
Yeah, that was a bad experience.
Yeah.
So Go rate us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Join our Discord.
We're gonna get a bunch of ones.
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be kind of funny, but don't do it. But don't do it.
We'll still keep talking to you.
Yeah, it's not going to affect what we do. We're doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I'm still having fun doing it.
Yeah.
So let's get Tyson back, get the team back together.
Yeah, play some more games
and play more games.
We need a train episode.
Yeah, we've been talking about that for about a year. So I reached out to Rio Grande, and Jay was nice enough to send us a bunch of train games, right? So we have all kinds of train games that we could talk about. We played a bunch of them. We have a lot of content. We realized that Nucleum is a train game.
Yep.
Right?
And I've got Lightning Train.
Lightning Train. We
haven't played that yet. Age of Steam.
Yep.
We've got
Northern Pacific. We played. It's basically a train party game, which is awesome. I really enjoyed it. We need to talk about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to do a train game.
Yeah.
Episode. Yeah. All right. Well, it's been fun.
It's been fun.
It was a good episode. Yeah. I had fun talking and playing. I always love when we play and then talk.
Yeah, because it's fresh in our mind. Got more content to talk about because it's been a little bit of a struggle recently for me to play a lot of games.
Yes.
So it's nice to get together.
Yeah, it's funny. Like November and December, you kill it, and then January is pretty good, and then like February is okay, and then March comes to a screeching halt.
It's a lull. That's how it is. Every year it's that way. I look through my plays and the graph goes down considerably during that time. Yeah. But then summertime comes around, and I usually play a lot more during the summer.
Oh, I just got shipping notice from Roxley about Excalibur, their last crowdfunding project. I am excited for that.
Awesome.
More of a party game, it seems like.
I hope it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not getting that one. Oh, one thing that I just got a Kickstarter yesterday. So the Kickstarter comes, right? The box is just, it's like they took 3 boxes and taped them together.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was like packaged, it was the worst packaging.
Did Amazon package it?
I don't know. I don't know who packaged it. It's Stoneblade Games. So it was Ascension. And I didn't know what it was. So I opened it up. I'm like, oh, awesome. I got Ascension. I got Ascension Legends, which is their latest Kickstarter. So I'm excited about that one. I'm glad the game made it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
happy for that.
I'm happy for that.
I got a ton of new games to play lately. We need to find some time because I got lots of games.
Dark Provenance, right?
Yeah. I'm leaving mine in shrink.
Oh, yeah. I hate when you do that because then I open mine and you play mine and you end up selling yours. It's happened a few times, but it's fine. I
got what I wanted out of that campaign.
Yeah.
Or that pre-order. I got the Cthulhu figures that I haven't played with yet.
Yeah. Now what's the count of investigators now?
I don't know.
It's seriously over 100. That's not even exaggerating. Right?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's got to be close to it, or if not over.
Right. Which I'm all in for. That's great. Yeah.
Lightning Train. I'm going to learn that.
Do it.
All right. I think we've ended 3 times now.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Longest Turn Board Gaming Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode and you want more Longest Turn in your life, please check us out on Instagram. Also, be sure to check us out on Board Game Geek, where you can join our guild, Guild 3947, and check out our blog, where we post all our show notes and occasionally post more detailed reviews. If that's not enough for you, we have a Discord server. If you want to play a game with us on Board Game Arena, join our Board Game Arena group, The Longest Turn. Until next time, thanks for listening.
Tot ziens.
Goodbye.
See you later.